The air in the bank felt colder than it should have. Maybe it was the way she looked at me, like I was something she'd scraped off her heel. Her name tag still said Angela M., branch manager, my ex-wife, my former everything. She didn't flinch when I stepped to her counter, didn't blink when our eyes met after 3 silent years. Her smile was practiced, weaponized. "What can I do for you today, sir?" Sir. That word cut deeper than any insult. "I'd like to withdraw $250, I said quietly. Her fingers paused on the keyboard. Then the smirk. The same one she used when she lied about everything being fine. She leaned closer. "We don't serve beggars here." A few clerks laughed. The security guard looked away. I didn't move, didn't react. Just watched her enjoy it. The public humiliation, the dominance, the reminder that she had won. But the thing about people like her is, they never realize when they're standing on the trap door. I still remember the night I found the texts, a year before our divorce. Her phone lighting up with a name she said was just a client. I didn't argue, didn't accuse. I just memorized everything. Every detail, the dates, the patterns, the lies stitched between late meetings and urgent calls. She thought silence meant weakness, but silence was my camouflage. I followed her trail through hidden accounts, fake transfers, even shell businesses under her name. The deeper I went, the colder I became. By the time she filed for divorce, I wasn't heartbroken, I was calculating. She took the house, the car, my dignity, apparently. But she didn't know what I'd taken, not yet. Months after she left, I rebuilt quietly. Different city, different name. I started a financial consultancy, small at first, then exponentially larger. By the time my company got its first government contract, I had already made enough to vanish if I wanted. But I didn't want to vanish. I wanted her to see, to understand that the man she mocked had built something beyond her comprehension, that the beggar she divorced had become the architect of her downfall. So, when I walked into that bank today, it wasn't by accident. It was the final act of a play I'd been writing for years. After her little performance, she turned away, still smiling, still certain she had power. I waited, calmly. Then I said it. "I'd like to make another transaction." She sighed, visibly annoyed. "What now?" "I'd like to request a transfer of $4.2 billion. Her fingers froze mid-type. The laughter around us died instantly. I slid a file across the counter. Official documents, signed, sealed, and terrifyingly real. "Company acquisition," I said softly. "This branch, your branch, is part of the portfolio now." Her color drained. She checked the papers once, twice. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. She looked up at me, eyes wide with a horror I'll never forget. The staff stared in silence. I leaned forward, voice low, steady. "You remember when you said I wasn't good enough? When you called me a failure?" Pause. "Well, Angela, this is me cashing out." She whispered, "You can't be serious?" "I'm always serious with money," I said. The regional director came rushing down the stairs, shaking my hand before she could even breathe. "Mr. Hale, sir, we've been expecting you." She turned to him, her composure shattering. Her voice trembled. He's my ex-husband." The director smiled awkwardly. "Yes, ma'am, your new owner." And in that moment, she broke. No screaming, no tears, just that flicker. The exact second she realized the war was already over. I didn't gloat, didn't smile, just looked at her the same way she had once looked at me, like a stranger who meant nothing. Security escorted her upstairs for procedural reassignment. The irony was poetic. She'd lose her position before noon, maybe her reputation by evening. As I signed the final document, I saw her reflection in the glass door. Small, fragile, reduced. Exactly how she made me feel years ago. Walking out of the bank, I passed the same guard who once looked away. He nodded now, almost respectfully. Funny how quickly the world remembers your name when there's power behind it. The air outside was warm. Sunlight hit the glass, blinding for a second, then clear. I didn't feel joy or revenge, just balance. Some debts are paid in silence. Some justice doesn't need noise. I paused at the curb, one last glance at the building behind me. She was standing at the window, eyes hollow, watching me walk away. And for the first time in years, I didn't feel anger, only distance. I adjusted my cufflink, stepped into the car, and said quietly, "Withdraw complete." We share stories that remind us kindness still matters. Tap subscribe and join our community of hope and compassion.